Welcome back to the channel, royal enthusiasts. Today we have some juicy news for you about Harry and Meghan's recent trip to New York City. It seems like things didn't go as planned for the power couple, and they are reportedly very angry about it. But why? Well, let's dive into the details. Harry and Meghan were in the Big Apple to represent their Archewell Foundation at the Project Healthy Minds event in Hudson Yards. They were hoping to make a big impression on the New Yorkers, but it seems like they fell short. According to a source close to the couple, they are upset because they couldn't attract the huge attention they were expecting. As the Sussexes arrived and departed, there was no crowd waiting for them. And when locals were asked about their thoughts on Harry and Meghan being in the city, many of them simply didn't care. Ouch, it must have been a blow to their egos. Interestingly, during their previous visit to New York in May, they attended the Miss Foundation 50th anniversary gala. Back then, their security was heavily increased due to a near-catastrophic car chase with the paparazzi. This time, however, their entrance and exit went mostly unnoticed. It seems like the lack of attention really bothered the couple. A photo from the event shows a disappointingly small audience for the Sussexes, with most of them being press. It doesn't even look like there were 50 people present. Considering they flew all the way from California, used 7 SUVs, and dressed up for the occasion, it's understandable that some may question the purpose of it all. Maybe a 90-minute breakout session via Zoom would have been a more eco-conscious choice, allowing them to be with their kids as they claim is so important to them. Harry and Meghan viewed this New York City visit as a potential big comeback for them. They were hoping to regain the spotlight and win over the hearts of the American public. Unfortunately, the reality was quite different. The auditorium had many empty seats facing them as they spoke, which is certainly not an ideal scenario. In contrast, when Prince William visited New York, he received a warm welcome from the city. People were genuinely excited to see him and showed a lot of interest. It must be tough for Harry and Meghan to witness this stark difference in reception, but the story doesn't end there. One intriguing moment that caught the attention of many was Meghan's change in demeanor when the camera wasn't focused on her. After appearing visibly distressed while listening to emotional stories, she quickly regained her composure and started flashing a bright smile. This sudden change didn't go unnoticed. Critics have pointed out that Meghan's behavior during her speech was self-centered and thoughtless. She repeatedly emphasized phrases like me, myself, and I, drawing disapproval from many observers. Given the somber occasion and the tremendous grief experienced by the other parents present, her lack of empathy was evident. Her laughter and smiles during such a moment were deemed inappropriate and sparked controversy. Body language expert Judy James even weighed in on the situation, suggesting that Harry and Meghan seemed slightly lost at events. According to her, they threw themselves into a new life away from the royal family and embraced a more tactile and interactive approach. Their romantic and playful displays of affection made William and Kate, in their earlier years, look a bit stuffy and reserved. They were all about hugging people and having a good time. However, Miss James also noted that Harry and Meghan might be realizing the consequences of their decisions. They may be missing the royal family and the structure it brought to their lives. It's a valid point to consider, as it seems like their attempt to carve their own path may not have gone as smoothly as anticipated. So with all this juicy drama going on, we want to hear from you, our amazing audience. What are your thoughts on Harry and Meghan's New York City trip? Do you think they're being too entitled, or is the lack of attention justified? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest royal news. And trust me, you won't want to miss the surprising twist we have in store for you later in this video. So without further ado, let's dive into the details and discover the full story behind Harry and Meghan's failed trip to the Big Apple.